Yeehaw! Welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, that was just in case I choose to do my thumbnail the way that I think I'm going to do it. But anyways, we're kind of doing this into two parts. This place is expensive. Sounds kind of fancy. It's called Another Broken Egg Cafe. You got one in Williamsburg. You got one in Virginia Beach. They have nobody in here. It's crazy. Of course, it is like very early in the morning, and it's a Monday, so it's like, okay, well, that could be the reason. That could be why there's nobody here. But it's kind of scary, right? Prices are kind of high, but it's a very bougie place. I'm wondering if during the weekends if this place is popping. This part of Virginia Beach is just so tucked away. It's weird. It's awkward. But you have those places in every city that's kind of tucked away that you just don't know what's going on if you don't live there, right? So, yeah. We got two of the four items that we will be trying. We got the Lobster Benedict, which looks interesting. It's like hash brown, lobster. What did I just drop? Goodness gracious. Lobster, poached egg, potatoes, and then you got a pumpkin spice waffle with pecans and some type of butter. So there's a look at the waffle, there's a look at the Benedict, and we're gonna get into this. I think we'll start with the waffle after I find these utensils that I dropped. All right, so this is their fancy little fall menu, and we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, it looks like some type of fancy butter there, so I'm not even gonna cut into this. This is not really worth cutting into. Just break into it. Got some pecan. Don't know what type of butter this is. It looks interesting. Very chunky. I don't know if it's like a pumpkin spice butter. I don't know. Put a little bit on there. And try it out. It's not super flavorful butter or waffle. Pecans add a nice little crunch, but overall, this is just a normal waffle. The pumpkin spice flavor is barely detectable. It's good. It's fluffy, but it's barely detectable. I'm gonna give it a 5, just because that's the whole point of it, is for waffle flavor, for pumpkin spice flavor. It's absolutely missing. All right, let's see if these potatoes are good. They're kind of bland. All right, now we're gonna dive into the hash. It's got, I forget what the sauce was, but it's got a sauce on there. Tastes like normal hash to me. Got a little bit of lobster. Ooh, okay. Lobster's nice, rich, and buttery. I would think, I mean, I don't know that it's frozen because it doesn't give off frozen processed lobster vibes. Definitely tastes a little bit more rich than what a frozen lobster would taste like. Definitely like how they pattied up this hash brown thing. But nothing sticks out in terms of the hash brown. It's all about the lobster. Now, this dish was $16.99 before tax. So, a bit pricey. I mean, again, it's lobster. But it's good. Like, the lobster's very good. I would just say maybe try the grits instead of the potatoes, or at least get some salt and pepper. Like the hash brown, that's good, but the country potatoes, Definitely needs some work. But the main dish itself, I give it like I'd say 7's good. The lobster is definitely the highlight. That's for sure. The lobster is very good. It's just once you venture outside of that, it kind of gets to murky waters. So, yeah, not super impressed with this first part. We'll see what the omelet and the tiramisu French toast, what those hold in store. Maybe they'll bring some more promise. But not the best first review here from the Another Broken Egg Cafe. They have a promising looking menu, so who knows? But if you've been, tell me what you think of this place. Have you eaten in the joint? Have you gotten it to go? Tell me your thoughts. And other than that, here's part 2. All right, here comes part 2, just for you. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so we got the other 2 breakfast items. They got like a Mediterranean style. I just dropped my espresso whipped cream. But we got the Mediterranean style omelet alongside the tiramisu French toast. So look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So of course that's probably not gonna be the thumbnail. Not likely at all, but it is what it is. So we'll start with the Mediterranean omelet. It's got cream cheese. It's also got goat cheese. It's got spinach, roasted red onion, tomato. I forget what. Oh, I think it's gyro meat. Thankfully, no olives and no. What's the other thing I don't like? I'll think about it in a minute. You would know. No olives and something else is not there, but we're gonna try this. That's pretty good. And it has Greek seasoning too. It really does hit well on the Grecian flavors without having to bring in olives and whatever that other thing I was thinking about. Maybe I was trying to think about feta, but I don't know. That's a really good savory slice and tender as well of the gyro. This has a lot of flavor. Really hits on those Grecian vibes. Good amount of meat, good amount of spinach, the peppers. It all comes together so nicely. I'm loving this. Absolutely delicious. I'm kind of surprised. I give this thing a 10. It's just the flavor of it, the texture of it. Very delicious omelet. Some omelets I know can struggle with being a bit bland, especially like the meat omelets, like sausage, bacon, all that. But this did well, a pretty good job. So I think I'm gonna also try the sausage and the grits that we got. They got house-made sausage, and they've got this city grits. So we'll try that. But we're gonna try this tiramisu French toast first. Ooh, that whipped cream. It ain't whipped cream no more. It's cream. Melted cream. We'll take a bite of this without whipped cream. Well, that's something. But then after a couple more bites, well, a couple, after it going through my mouth a little bit more, it does taste pretty on point for tiramisu. But the coffee, whipped cream, that's going to hopefully make a little bit more difference. Not significantly so. So, that's what, one more bite. Yeah. Comes up a little short for my expectations. Well, a lot short, I guess. Personally, I give that like a 5. It's kind of bland. It does have elements of your standard tiramisu, but it's just not good enough. So we'll try a piece of sausage, and we'll try a little bit of the city grits real quick. So sausage and egg. Oh, that does look like some good house-made sausage. So let's take a bite. That's got a lot going on. I don't know if they put pesto in this stuff. It looks like pesto. That is very different. It's not your, yeah, it's definitely got like pesto in it. Very interesting. I like it. It's just a little over seasoned. But it's tender. It's meaty. Very well seasoned. I'm going to give it 8.5. So try their sausage. Very interesting. And then that's your city grits. It looks like tomato, bacon. I don't know if that's chives or green onion, but I'm trying to get a little bit of bacon in here, and pieces are a little bit big. I want to take all the bacon. Reminds me of like a bacon and cheddar grits. It's interesting, kind of smoky. It's like they put bacon grease in these. Yeah, a little heavy on the bacon. I should have probably gotten regular grits, but for what it is, I'm gonna give it a 6. All right, so as you saw, omelet, sausage, good. Add the other two things, the grits and the tiramisu French toast. Don't even worry about them. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this whole review, and I'll see you around.